It's time to get reacquainted.
I never been scared of a little contact.
Oh my God, it is an honor to get to sit here with you, man.
Yeah,
Seriously.
it, man. Thanks.
I don't know if anyone's told you this yet, but the theater that I sat in and watched your film, people were cheering like they were actually at Dodger Stadium.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I love it. I love it. You get those, in these movies. That's like a real testament of like how your fight's going. So to hear that, I haven't been in an actual audience yet to see it. So that's all sounds awesome.
This is the first sports film ever shot with IMAX cameras. What does it mean to you that you not only starred in it, but you helmed it?
That's crazy because I found that out after I actually shot it. So that wasn't even something that I knew as I was shooting the movie. But it feels that's cool. That's like a ESPN stat. You know what I'm saying? That sounds pretty cool. I'll take it, man. It's pretty cool.
If you can measure your life in ESPN stats, I'd say you're doing a pretty good job. This is the first sports movie ever shot with IMAX cameras.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you to be involved in something like that? It's an awesome project also. I saw the movie the other day, loved your performance, but what does it mean to be involved in that kind of history?
Well, you said it's historic. It means a lot. I think the Rocky franchise and consequently the Creed franchise are the biggest, most popular, most iconic sports franchise in the history of cinema. And so it's only fitting that it reaches the highest level of the cinema experience in IMAX. And so to step into it and to be in those fights, to actually be a participant, not just in the movie, but participant, means a great deal.
Your character in this franchise is a musician, and you are actually a pretty great musician yourself.
Thanks.
I feel like I had grip in a playlist after I watched the first Creed for a long time.
Thank you so much.
So I'm curious, should we be expecting like a Tessa Thompson project at some point?
I don't know. I think that ship has sailed in a way. When we made the first film, honestly, like I had been singing in a band. Like I was making more music, frankly, during that time. And then when we made the music for Creed, I think I had like 11 songs. I could have put out a record during that time. There was something really freeing about making music for a character and not for me. There was something kind of liberating about that experience. And I still love music. I'm like, it's huge, it's paramount in my work. But I think the things that I'm interested in now, I don't know that that's going to be what you'll see from me. I think you will see new things. I think you'll see me break new ground, but I don't think it's going to be in a record.
I feel that. Well, I'm excited to see what you do. And if you ever do change your mind, I'll be one of the first to
Okay,
it, so.
I'll drop it to you. Maybe if I just do some sneaky tracks, I'll drop them to you.
Please,
I will.
Oh my God, that would be the experience of a lifetime. If you could experience any film in IMAX again for the first time, what would it be and why?
Oh my God, that's such a good question.
Ooh, if I experience any film again in my mind.
Oh wow, probably Jurassic Park. The first Jurassic Park could probably be really good in IMAX.
Oh my God, Jurassic Park though. Jurassic Park also, that's an IMAX. Is that an IMAX?
Yeah, it is. Jonathan Majors actually said the exact same thing.
That would, I want to do that right now. Actually, that sounds really fun.
Cue it up.
Probably the movie Sunshine. Have you ever
Yes,
seen
sir.
that one at all?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
it was awesome. And just like that deck when they were just looking at, the sun all the time will be incredible in like IMAX. So like, yeah.
I want to ask you, why should fans experience Creed 3 in IMAX?
I think you're gonna experience the fights like you never could before. I think you'll be immersed in sound and visual content and make you feel like you're right there in the ring. You'll feel like the referee. You'll be right there, in between these two fighters, and just everything from the feet on the canvas and what that sounds like to the impact of the punches to the lack thereof sound. I think this is truly incredible. So IMAX gave me the ability to shoot these fights, that we could never do before, and I think it's definitely worth it.
I would say one last question for you. You've kind of done it all, right? Like you've been leading man, you've been a star, you've directed this film now. What's next for you? What stories do you want to tell?
I haven't thought about it yet, honestly. This train has been moving so fast, and just trying to finish this movie and get it out to the world, and then I can kind of reset, look at the lay of the land, understand what's going on, and then make a decision from there. But I definitely want to direct again. Just don't know exactly what.
Let's hope you use IMAX cameras.
Of course.